What's up, everybody, and welcome to the All Elite Wrap Up. It is me, the OG Fig Kid, and joining me today, I'm solo. It's just me today, guys. So, what do you want to talk about? Nah, we're gonna do just a wrap up show solo, baby, and I'm gonna go through it, and hopefully you guys in the comments will chime in and talk to me. Hey, Tyson, you should have come on with me. Damn it. I just thought of that now. I don't even know if Tyson's here, but look, we have Austin in the house. What's up? Old fat guy BMX looking for an apology for that tag match. I would love to know why. Hey, yo, Tyson, there he is. There's the man. Wait, I got the both of them here. You know what that means. That needs to be a little louder. Yes, it is Solo. What's up, Villain's wife? Wait a minute. Villain's wife? That icon, that little picture kind of looks familiar, so I don't know. What's up, fellas? It's Austin and Tyson. Well, before we jump into the show, let's just run it down real quick for you guys, because if you haven't heard it by now, you will. Here we go. The turnbuckletavern.com. Follow, like, and subscribe to us everywhere you possibly can. Please leave a review, leave a comment, leave a 5-star rating. It helps us so much with the algorithms. All of our links are here at theturnbuckletavern.com. If you go there, you'll find us everywhere we are. So go check it out, please, please, please. Also, when you're done, leave us a message, 304-404-2004. Leave a message. It'll be played on the flagship show on a Thursday morning. And let them know what you think of how I did solo, because unlike Roman Reigns' solo guy, I am the true solo Tom Sokoa. I don't know. Head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/tavern and get your Turnbuckle Tavern shirts. We've got shirts for the podcast, for the individual guys. We got Fig Night shirts. There's all sorts of shirts there. There's got to be an awesome shirt that you want, but go check it out. Please buy one. Support the Tavern. The Tavern. So it's going to be a fun solo show. Hopefully you guys let me know. Wait, I got to put my mug back on, don't I? There we go. I'm back. I'm solo. And now. So, I guess let's talk about this. Tony Khan was on for the third week in a row, making another announcement. And this is what the announcement was. We are getting the return of CM Punk at Collision. I know. It's a shocker, right? No. Not at all. We knew this was coming. We knew CM Punk was returning, and it's about time he does. And Collision is coming up on June 17th, so not too far away. So make sure you check that out. I can't wait to see how he returns. I can't wait. The mixed reaction he got tonight. Let me tell you, there was a lot of happy fans in that audience when Tony Khan made that announcement. There were a lot of happy fans sitting at home in front of their TVs like me. Yes. Oh, Paul Ellering in the house. What's up, Paul? Thank you for joining us. And Tyson, I saw that on too. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a done deal, dude. The whole thing was a work anyway. Phil, no, I'm not repeating that. Pepsi Phil. Will you be face or heel? Well, I'm always a heel, so I don't know what he will be though. I'm thinking he should be a heel. I think it's time for heel CM Punk. I think any other CM Punk returning right now doesn't make sense. You've got to have that guy spitting fire when he comes back. But then again, you have him. He's going to be teaming with FTR maybe, and they were the most over tag team in the division. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know, but I'm here for it. I just got a text from Mike telling me to chat with the people in the comments. The fans will dice if he is face. Yes, the fans will decide if he is a face or a heel. And I mean, but Stoney, let me know. Like, I think it's kind of crazy. He's coming back to Chicago where he's not going to be treated like a heel. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys listened to the debate this week. We had a great debate on whether he should be face or heel when he comes back. But the bottom line is, like Stoney, old fat guy BMX said, the fans will decide ultimately, right? Right. And I have a question for you, Stoney. What makes a heel? Is it the personality, the superstar? Is it their actions, or is it just a fan reaction? If you go out there acting like a heel, but they cheer the hell out of you, are you a face? Like, how does it work? That's a good old debate question. Oh, stop. It was just some freak injuries. He's not going to get hurt again. It will all be fine until he gets hurt physically again or gets his feelings hurt from a promo. I don't think his feelings were ever hurt from a promo. He settled that in the ring when he cut his own promo on a stupid idiot who doesn't like to listen to veterans. Cheer like but hard in Canada. Well, you could listen to it at one point. It was a great debate this week. But so we had Double or Nothing this week, and this is the show coming in that kind of like resets to get us ready towards the next pay-per-view and everything. So I thought it was an okay show. I didn't have much of a problems with the show tonight. What did you guys think of the show? And let's talk about it. One of my favorite parts of the show. I'm looking forward to FTR fighting Bullet Club Gold. I like that promo. I'm excited. Like I felt like this elevated Juice Robinson and Jay White tonight. It's the best I've liked them so far. So yeah, I'm here for that match, man. I think that'll be a freaking banger. Absolutely here for that. Let's see. We got Anthony in the chat. Anthony, you should come jump on with me. The personality and character of the wrestler makes a heel. The crowd reaction determines whether or not they're a good heel. Now, that's a freaking great description. Who would expect young Anthony to come out and spit fire like that? But it is true. That's a really a great point. But Cody Rhodes tried to be a face and they booed the hell out of him. And I always say he was a heel during that time. So that's just my opinion. Young Anthony, come jump on with me if you watch Dynamite. We can discuss together. Did you guys like the Bullet Club Gold Challenge in FTR? I'm excited for that. Anything with FTR, seeing them get a good story, I'm here for. But I'm not ready for them to lose the tag team belts. I'm ready for them to get a nice long run with these tag belts. But wasn't sure who they're going to be their next big challenger, so I'm excited to see it's them. Let's also jump over. Wait, hold on. I didn't play any drops tonight. So before we do the next one, before I talk about what I want to talk about, I'm looking for a drop, and I'm not finding it. Oh, I found it. Here, let's talk about this.
Yo! Listen! Yo!
So we have the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn come out tonight, and they are there to say, the Acclaimed wants gold again, and Billy Gunn deserves gold one more time. I love the Acclaimed. I absolutely love the Acclaimed. However, they should not be beating the House of Black. Hot take. They are not the ones to take the titles off of House of Black. I wish the House of Black would go on a run with these trio titles and become the longest running champions in AEW and break any record. 500 days that Jade just had, let's surpass that. Let the House of Black just dominate, because that's what I'm there for. We got to see them at the pay-per-view. That entrance is great. Everything they do in the ring is great. I love these guys. These guys should be the stars of the show. They should be on our TVs every single week. They need to take the Orange Cassidy lesson with him defending that international title like he's had it. And we need to see House of Black almost every single week, if not in a match, in a promo, setting something up, because these guys are what will help, like getting them on our TV each and every week. I love Malachi. I love Brody King, and I love Buddy Matthews. All three of them. Please, please, please. And we got to see another, I think this was the second time in the last couple of weeks we saw Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin tag up. It's just so random. I don't always love just throwing guys together for tag teams. And you had Darby just came out of the main event there. Like, I just don't know where they're going with this. Why are these two teaming up? I don't even get it. I don't even remember who they fought. How terrible is that? Hold on. Let me pull up the results. That just shows you how meaningful it was to me. It wasn't very meaningful at all. In my opinion. I'm trying to pull up the results from tonight's show. Hold on. So, well, live, folks. That's what we can do. And I'm solo. And I'm not used to doing this shit solo. So, complete. Okay, I'm on pwinsider.com to steal their results and go down it in order. So, oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, it was the Gates of Agony. That's why I did not remember it. It was an easy win for them. It was a good match. But anytime Darby and Orange Cassidy is on our screen, it's absolutely a good match. So, but let's talk about the opening tonight. We got the Lucha Brothers and Bandito. I said brothers. What am I, Taz? The Lucha Brothers and Bandito versus the Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley, Claudio, and Wheeler Yuta. And what I was excited about seeing this was Yes, thank you, Tyson. See, I didn't have to go look, but Tyson is our little statistical record book guy over here. What was I going to talk about now? Oh, the Lucha Brothers. Yeah. So the Blackpool Combat Club got the win over the Lucha Brothers and Bandito tonight. However, what I'm excited about is I'm hoping this Blackpool Combat Club Trios thing is leading to a match with the House of Black. However, as awesome as that match will be, I don't want them to beat the House of Black for the titles either. But I would love to see a program with those two teams. Can you imagine the viciousness, the matches those guys would put on? Can you imagine? And let's just think now. I'm jumping all over the place here, and that's okay because I have nobody here to stop me, and I can do what I want. It's my damn show, and I'll say what I want to. I'm thinking Blood and Guts is due soon, right? So we have Takeshita now can join the Blackpool Combat Club for that match. It doesn't necessarily mean they're together. And with Kenny gone wherever he is, Kenny brings in Ibushi to team with the Elite to fight at Blood and Guts. Is that what's going on here? Is Blood and Guts going to be on Dynamite? Or could we be lucky enough and Blood and Guts will be at the Forbidden Door so we don't get that damn picture-in-picture in it? It's time for another Blood and Guts. It was just a couple weeks after Anarchy in the Arena last year. However, what I'm not crazy about, it's going to be the same teams going at it again. But yeah, if you add another element to each team, like Takeshita and Don Callis being with the Blackpool Combat Club, and I don't think they're joining. I absolutely don't think Don Callis is going to be with Blackpool Combat Club. I don't want to see that, and I don't think it's needed. But yeah, let's set me up a Blood and Guts, Takeshita, the Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite, and wherever Kenny is in Japan, whoever he's getting, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. These two teams in any iteration, then they fight each other, is always awesome, and I could watch it every single week. It's kind of like going back to the Elite versus the Lucha Brothers best of 7 match. Let's just get a best of 52. Do you think NATO has a chance to be a part of the Forbidden Door? I think anybody has a chance. Ooh, and what would I do with Ibushi too? You wouldn't put Ibushi with the Elite to fight the Blackpool Combat Club and Takeshita? I think that would be awesome. Yes, but they I know that is no Hangman did say Kenny is out of the country, but he said he is not in Canada, which leads us to believe he is in Japan. So, which is good with Forbidden Door just around the corner, just about not even a month away. I think it's June 25th. How exciting is that? We're gonna get another AEW pay-per-view, another Forbidden Door. I'm excited to see where it goes, but I don't know what else to expect. I'm hoping Ospreay shows up at Forbidden Door. There's so many other guys. I would have loved to see Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega too, but I don't think that's happening yet, which is okay. Let it build. Let's let it simmer. Like we just had that awesome match back at Wrestle Kingdom back in January. If you haven't seen that match, that is definitely still lead contender to match of the year for me, in my opinion. So Blood and Guts should be coming up. I wonder, was that the week after Forbidden Door last year? I'm kind of curious. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Tyson, I'm going to agree with you here. I probably wasn't even going to bring this up because that's how forgettable it was. But we got that promo with Hangman and the Young Bucks and the Dark Order come in. And it's just, I don't know. I'm done with the Dark Order until -1 is old enough to reform it. I think it needs to just be let go and forgotten for now. Because unless they have something big planned for it and can do something with it. But yeah, they kind of came in and like, oh, you're with your new friends, Hangman, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but the Dark Order has just fizzled out. It was, I guess they were in a hard spot after Brody died. They weren't quite sure what to do with them. They never picked up the momentum. And really, the 3 that are left, like forming it, like nothing against them, but Brody was the star. So I got a cough and I don't have anybody here to talk while I cough because, by the way, Mike, who just returned from Las Vegas, not here tonight because he's feeling a little under the weather. So hold on a second. I'm going to cough. Where is there a mute button here? Here it is. I don't want to cough live on the... I guess I should have played a video while I did it. Now that would have made sense. That would have been thinking on my feet, and I just dropped the ball on that one. Let me go down to results and see what else there is to talk about, guys. And also, remember, let me know what you want to talk about, what you thought of tonight. I talked about that already. Trent Beretta versus Big Bill versus Swerve. Man, I don't know why. I know a lot of people love Swerve, and I know he's good in the ring, but I just do not care about him. He does nothing for me. He did nothing for me when he was with Keith Lee. I'm not a Swerve guy, and I don't know why, but I don't want to. I don't care. I do not care about him. Maybe I don't know why. I mean, I'm glad he's not with those two doofuses anymore that he had with him. Maybe now he'll pick up and I'll begin to, because the guy is a talent. The guy's amazing in the ring. You can't knock Swerve for that. Whose house? It's Swerve's house. So do you guys like Swerve? Tyson, Paul, like, I don't want Swerve to be the guy to take the title from OC, but what a match that would be. Orange Cassidy versus Swerve Strickland. I'd be there for that. I think, and that match is happening next week, I believe they announced. And I have a feeling Swerve is going to win it, because it seems like a lot of times after a pay-per-view, there's a title change like within a week or two. So, Jungle Hook 2. If you want Jungle Boy, thank you for saying this, Tyson. If you want Jungle Boy to survive as a solo talent, why do you keep throwing him in these tag teams that are not even needed? Let the guy start wrestling singles permanently. Stop throwing him in teams. Stop it. Let the guy get out there and wrestle singles. Like, I don't care about him teaming with anybody anymore. There's so many pop deals, and he wasn't at Forbidden Door last year. Who would Nato work with? I don't know who he would work with. I'm not super familiar with the New Japan roster, but who do you think he should work with, guys? Like who does he? You tell me, who does he fit up with here in AEW? Like, I need to start tuning into some more New Japan. I need to get New Japan World, because I would love to watch it. I don't know where I would find the time to watch it, but I would definitely love to watch it. What about Wardlow? Would he fit with Wardlow? I mean, sounds like a good match for the up-and-coming pay-per-view. Let's see. What else do we got here? No, we already discussed that. Oh, yeah, we did not discuss. I talked about the Darby thing, but we got the return of Sting tonight, which was awesome. Coming in back in the end to help out his buddy Darby. We know Sting's coming down, his days are dwindling. His final match is coming probably, not probably, I think he said it's going to be this year. And he hasn't had a singles match in AEW. So do you guys want it to be a singles match? I bet you Sting could pull out one more incredible singles match. I really do. What he's done in AEW, I'm kind of shocked we haven't gotten a singles match from him yet, because of his work's been incredible. Like, you would never know Sting is 63 years old. 63 this guy is, and AEW knows just how to use him, and it's so glad, as a WWE guy, and I've been a WWE guy my whole life. The WWE did him wrong. I'm glad to see him go out his way and doing his own thing. I'm absolutely pumped for that, because he's a legend, and I know when I got to see him in front of me at a couple of Dynamites, it was just amazing to be in the presence of such a legend. And I've gone back and watched some of his older stuff now. Oh, yeah, but Sammy was not there tonight. That's a good point. I'm sure he'll be back. You can't, with such a large roster, I'm so glad we're getting Collision, because I hope it's used properly to help more of the talent that we don't get to see every week, have them be seen. Like, what if you have the House of Black? They don't have to need to be on every single show every week, but sure, let them be on Dynamite this week, and the following week they could be on Collision. Do not do a hard split of the rosters. I am not here for that. We've heard nothing about it other than from the terrible dirt sheets. I don't think we're getting a hard roster split. I think it's going to be guys bouncing back and forth with just solid booking. Let's just do it. You have Darby Allin cuts a promo on Wednesday, then whoever comes out he's shooting with cuts a promo on Saturday. And then maybe that following Wednesday or the following Saturday, it's the first time they're there together. It's a great way to help build story. It's a great way to help things simmer. I'm excited for another 2-hour show that I'm going in fully believing is going to be another main show, just like Dynamite. A lot of times, though, like if you think back to Nitro and then Thunder, like I feel like Thunder was the B show. Can AEW properly pull it off where they make them both A shows? That's what I want to see. And that's, I'll be tuning in every single week. I have no reason not to turn in. Yes, Tyson, you're right. There's a lot of new moms out there. Moms to be. Ty Mello, congratulations to her. We see Alexa Bliss is now pregnant. Congratulations to her, to Carmella. And we saw some other people post some stuff this week, and some important stuff like Penelope Ford posted about what she's been doing, and prayers to them and that everything works out for them. But good points, Tyson. Where else am I gonna go? Ooh, we got to see Chris Statlander versus Nyla Rose. Honestly, I think Chris Statlander might be my favorite female wrestler in all of wrestling right now. She is so good in the ring. I mean, with the cap guys that are in AEW now, like they're all just so good. I'm so excited to see her like go on this run, and hopefully it's another lengthy run for the TBS title. But I'm glad she's back. I'm glad she's healthy, and damn it, I'm glad she dropped the damn alien gimmick. I know I'm not gonna go on about it, but she's so good. Let's see what else. What else? Chris Statlander. Okay. I guess let's head on over to the main event. Should I play the drop? I might as well play the drop. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Okay, here we go, guys. Are you ready?
It's time for the main event.
So we get the Britt Baker and Adam Cole, baby, versus Chris Jericho and Saraya. Or Paige. You can still call her Paige if you want to. I won't tell. But I call her Saraya. What'd you guys think of this match? I had no problem with this match. Jericho lost again. I don't still feel any closure to the story yet. I feel like something's lacking. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly critical here. I don't know. I don't. It's either time to move on or do something more with this. And Jericho looks so mad. I don't know. I just need more. I need to either move on or more because it's done nothing for me. Like, I don't know. Looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. Oh, we got Tyson doing it here, bringing on the main event. Tyson, did you like the main event tonight? What were your thoughts? We got that quick run-in from the Outcasts, and then Sheeta coming out to stop the whole thing. So, no Jamie Hayter. Hopefully, she heals up and she'll be back soon and gets a rematch against Toni Storm and gets her title back. Woman was in the middle of a great run. She's so good. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about the main event. I thought it was a solid match. I'm not hating on the match. I'm hating on the story. I don't. I'm just not connected to the story. It just feels like, where did they pull this from? I did like them either. Like the scene, Britt teaming up. I did like them. I don't know if you meant to say I didn't like them either. Like the scene. Britt. I mean, it was. My wife enjoyed seeing Adam Cole and Britt Baker's matching outfits and everything. So, and I, she was all into the Adam Cole baby and the boom. She did it. So, but it was a fun episode. I thought we'd get more in terms of laying groundwork for what we're going to see in the future. And we did see some of that tonight. We do know Kenny's somewhere finding someone to bring back, probably for Forbidden Door or whatever, to go into the Blood and Guts. We saw the FTR. We know where they're headed now. But I thought that like the Jericho and Adam Cole thing, it just seems so empty. We didn't get anything new with the House of Black tonight. I'm hoping the Blackpool Combat Club in the trios match. I know they've had them before, but I hope we're ramping up to see them against House of Black. They really are. Even though they teased that the Acclaimed are going to continue to go after House of Black. So we'll see. I'm trying to think of what else. There's really nothing else new. Oh, we got the Chris Statlander. We saw Tyler watching her in the back. So I assume we're going to get that match sometime kind of soon. So there was a bunch of groundwork laid tonight for some future stuff, but I need more. Like, we didn't get anything new. We have no idea who MJF's next opponent's going to be. We got a little that little vignette with him. So we'll see where that goes. And supposedly he said his forearm is messed up, and hopefully he's not out of action and it doesn't hold him back at all. But it doesn't really matter because he's so good on the mic. All you have to do is have him come up each week until he's, as long as it's not a long injury, and I don't believe it is from what I've read. So, I've read conflicting reports out there. Let's see. I think something for Cole to do if he being groomed for MJF down the line. I hope he's not fighting MJF anytime soon because I don't think it serves him any purpose to fight MJF and lose at this point when you're trying to build him. He already fought Hangman and lost multiple times for the world title against him. I don't think he's ready for that. As a matter of fact, maybe you have Adam Cole take the TNT title or the international title. Maybe he comes back and he just beats the shit out of Orange Cassidy, because he's pissed about their earlier feud, and this is the brand new Adam Cole. I think that could build Adam Cole. Have him go on a run with that title like Orange Cassidy has done. I think that would be fun. I love what they've done with the international title, the All Elite title, as it was once called. I think they've done a great job of booking that title. And again, so here we are, and no mention of Wardlow. And again, let's kind of see two more hours of live TV a week coming up. Will we see the title split? Will we see Wardlow showing up more? And will we see a lot of these guys showing up more? We have to, right? If we don't, what's the purpose of 2 more hours of TV? There's none. There's absolutely no. I'm trying to think of what else Adam Cole could do. I don't want to see him involved with his friends right now. He needs to go on a strong singles run. He doesn't need anybody by his side right now. Let's get him in another feud. I don't know who. I'm trying to think of what else would work with him right now. Well, I wouldn't have mind seeing him in a program with Jay White, but they're busy going after FTR again. I'm excited for whenever that match happens. I hope I hold it off. Maybe a Battle of the Belts or something like that would be fun for that. Let's build up Battle of the Belts. Let's make people actually care and want to tune in, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm curious to see the Collision stage too and see if it's going to be any different, if the setup's going to be any different. Maybe Collision gets the red, white, and blue ropes, and then Dynamite gets to keep these ropes. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm just a guy on my own hosting a AEW wrap-up show. I think this is the first time I've done a wrap-up show by myself. I have done other things by myself, but hey, we're not here to talk about that. Whoa. I guess that's it. I don't know what else. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Did you like the pay-per-view? I thought it was I thought the main event and the Anarchy in the Arena saved the show. It wasn't a bad show, but I think it was one of AEW's weakest pay-per-views. And that's kind of saying a lot, because their pay-per-views are always off the charts, really, really good. So it wasn't a shit show by any means. Just by saying it was one of their weaker shows and weaker cards is not bad when all the other shows have been so freaking good. It was absolutely worth the $50 I paid, but I also think that crowd really hurt the show. They were not into it until Chris Statlander showed up. When Chris Statlander showed up and she went against Jade and she took that title, I felt that set the way for the rest of the night. I thought it did a really good job for the rest of the night. The crowd became awake then. The crowd became alive, and we got some awesome 2 matches. Man, that Fatal 4-Way match, I love when I see new stuff, and They all 4 of them knocked it out of the park. And you know what? This is something they should have done tonight. We saw Jungle Boy holding a title belt and looking at Darby during that match, and he thought about using it, and he dropped it. And if you remember, MJF told him he's not the type of guy who would do that, and he wasn't. I'd love to see that story built up, man. Like, that's where you could use somehow you come up with a story that elevates Jungle Boy to having a spine, to like doing what he has to do to succeed himself, right? Like, how great of a story would that be? I don't know what the story is, man. If he didn't do it after Christian belittling him and Jurassic Park or what, Luchasaurus turning on him, like, what's going to make this guy mad? He's lacking. I feel like he's lacking. Like, he needs to become stronger on his own, and I just don't know how they're going to do it if they're going to start putting him with Hook. Maybe Hook turns on him. I honestly thought Hook might have turned on him tonight. I kind of thought that might have been happening, but unfortunately did it. Yes, I agree with you, Tyson. I enjoyed the pay-per-view. I could do without the Wild Thing performances. That went on way too long. And if you remember last year's Anarchy in the Arena, the music played for a little bit too in the beginning. But this time they made it fun. The Young Bucks went and they shut him the hell up with a double super kick. And that weird mask and makeup he was wearing, I don't know I don't know much about them, but yeah, I'm always there for the live intros, like the music, and that's fun. But I don't know. I didn't really didn't need it going on that long. I wish I would have super kicked him sooner. But like, yes, when they super kicked him, it was an awesome moment. It was like, yes, like I thought that was a good thing. I liked the way they booked that. But that was an amazing match, man. Did he explode in shoe when he got the super kick? Oh, and then him stepping on the thumbtacks. Oh my god, I was cringing at that. I'm cringing now, and I'm not even watching it. So, but another solid pay per view outing from them. Um, Again, I'm looking forward to Forbidden Door. I'm looking forward to see where things continue to go over the next couple of weeks. We've laid some groundwork. Um, let's continue to build on it. Let's see who MJF is going to be working with next. Let's see where Wardlow is going to go next. There's a bunch of stuff, other stuff I'm excited to see. We know where FTR is going. I guess we're building to the Acclaimed versus the House of Black again. I'm trying to think of all the titles. We have no idea what's going to go on, who's going to challenge Tony Storm for the title. Is it going to be Britt Baker? Are we going to get... I feel like the women's division is just a lot of recycled matches right now, including at the pay-per-view, Jamie Hayter versus Tony Storm. That was the same match from the last pay-per-view, and Jamie Hayter got it. And not that I don't think Tony Storm deserves the title. I think she does deserve it again, especially she started the last title reign as interim champ, which is BS in my opinion. I think it should have always been looked... What's the purpose of an interim champ if when the person comes back, if that person wins it, they strike that from the records? I don't like that. I think, it needs to be noticed no matter what, whether that person comes back and wins it or not. And I don't know. We'll see. I guess that's it, guys. Again, theturnbuckletavern.com. Check it out, please. Theturnbuckletavern.com. All of our links are there. Please go follow us everywhere you possibly can. Do not forget, tomorrow morning when you wake up and you're riding to work, you have the flagship show. You can listen to Chad and Sneed break down everything you possibly can about the show tonight. I'm sure they're going to go over Double or Nothing. Then you're going to get to Call the Hawk, and you get all the other great segments. Let's see what Don's saying. Tony Storm is a great champion and deserves it. I agree. Not to change the subject. No, change the subject. But doesn't seem that TK is putting all of the troublemakers on Collision according to the commercial. 100%, Don. When I've seen that, and how successful of a show is that going to be? And then again, when we say troublemakers, let's just talk about this for a second. And thanks for bringing this up, Don. When you say troublemakers, we're going by what the dirt sheets are reporting. All these guys that supposedly have problems in the back. And if you look at the graphics, you're right. We see Miro on there, who we haven't seen him in a long, long time. We saw Andrade's on there. Is that? Oh, there's... Thank you, Tyson. I do appreciate it. No flagship until tomorrow evening. Oh, okay. I did not know that because I did not watch Wrestling Tonight. Well, I don't know what I'm going to listen to on to work tomorrow, but you're going to have to wait till tomorrow night to get your flagship show. What was I saying now? How's that going to bold for a successful show if that's really your main guys? I saw the graphic for it. And MJF was on a graphic, and I don't know. The rumor is he replaced CM Punk on a graphic. We don't know how true that is. That's just a dirt sheet reporting it. Yeah, I'm hoping we saw more guys than what's on that poster. We need to have more guys bouncing back and forth. Hopefully we get maybe Tony Khan will have another announcement next week about the rosters and how it's going to work. Or hopefully he doesn't, and we just go in and guys keep bouncing back and forth. That's what I want. I don't need split rosters for any show. AEW has Ring of Honor if they want a hard split roster, and that's the way they should do it. I think the young guys need to go to Ring of Honor like they were, like it's always been. How many people have come from Ring of Honor and now are stars in AEW and WWE? There's so many of them. Let's use that show as that. Let's put, a lot of those guys there. Let's put Daniel Garcia there. Let's get these guys some reps. But let's see. It's good to see those wrestlers, though, because TK has kept most of them at home. I agree. It's great to see those guys, but I think some should be on Dynamite, some should be on Collision. It should vary. Listen, if you're not going to put CM Punk on Dynamite at all, which I don't believe, I think he will show up on both shows, but not every single week. Like you have to get your number one ratings guy on both shows. You have to. And I'm also really curious what the ratings will be like for Collision on a Saturday night. Are they going to be good? And wouldn't it be something if they surpass Dynamite's ratings? Now, I know that's a tall task for a Saturday night. I know chances of that happening are probably not great, but I'm curious to see. Wrestling tonight was good. Chad said, "Yeah, it's always very good. It's a great way to catch up for your week of wrestling news. Good way to start your Monday." Athena has been wasted in Ring of Honor. She should be with the Outcasts. Ooh, now, man, I agree with that, Don. I like that idea. I mean, I don't know if she's been wasted. If I've seen a couple of her matches over there on Ring of Honor, I think she's had some great matches. She's a hard hitter, but yeah, you throw her into that match, throw her into the Outcasts. 100%, I would have loved that. I would have absolutely loved that. We still need our shock and outcast moment because right now they're just a team. They need to do something. They've done nothing. And if you see me looking down, every time my phone flashes, I watch to see the Yankees score. That's all. And it's still 0-0 in the sixth. They're in Seattle, just in case you care. You probably don't. But yeah, wasted is harsh, but I would like to see her do more. I would like to see her be on Dynamite. Yeah, 100%. I don't disagree with that. And Ring of Honor, I hate that it's behind a paywall because it's so hard to gain new fans behind a paywall. It really, really is. They're never gonna gain. Go Royals. They're not facing the Royals. Yankees are facing the Mariners. She has been missed, but like Ring of Honor needs to get somewhere where the public can see it. Like I think maybe a week after it airs on Honor Club, it should be posted to YouTube for people to tune in. I don't know. I think something should be better unless it comes to Max. It would be cool if it came to Max. I already have a Max subscription. It comes with my DirecTV, so I'd have no issues with them going to Max. Like I'm pretty sure that's where All In's going to be. And what do you guys think of this Tony Khan, the calmer Tony Tom? What the hell did I just say? Tony Tom? Tony Khan coming out and giving the announcements and barely blinking. Like I like both Tonys, but for big announcements, I've got no problems with this. And do you guys think CM Punk shows up before Collision? I don't. I think everybody thought he was going to show up at the pay-per-view. If you go back and watch, I said, I don't think he shows up until Collision, and I'm pretty sure that's when he's going to show up. I'm kind of curious to see, is he going to be feuding with Jericho then? I don't know. And you know what? I think Adam Cole and CM Punk are friends, so maybe that's where the story's going. I don't know. But that's a good thing. Maybe the whole Adam Cole Jericho thing is leading to a Jericho CM Punk promo or program. And I think it says a lot for Jericho if it's true as the locker. He's the leader there, right? He's the head in the back. He's been there the longest. He's the name that helped put this company on the map. Like I think it says a lot for him to be the first guy to come out and work with Punk. Like I'm here for that, and there's a reason why Chris Jericho is the GOAT. And this is one of the reasons. I don't know if I want to see Tony Khan do that. I want Tony to go heel and start an in-ring feud with Punk like Vince. I honestly don't know if Tony Khan has what it takes to pull it off like Vince did. Can you imagine Tony Khan doing that? I can't. He's going to be hugging CM Punk in the middle of a match when he's so happy that something good happened. No, Tony Khan does not belong in my ring. He does not belong on TV every single weekend. I don't think he belongs in a story. Prove me wrong, though. If you can make money out of it and make it good, then, I'm just saying what I think. But if you're going to make it good, I'd be there for that, Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not the only one. Can you imagine a CM Punk giving him a GTS? Go to sleep, Tony. That'd be good. Name it the GTST. Go to sleep, Tony. And if he does do a GTS on him, I hope he's wearing a hat while he does it. So, oh, man. All right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up unless you have anything else you want to talk about. If you do, I have a couple more minutes. I've got nothing else. Yeah, let's see.
What do you guys want to talk about?
If there's anything else, now's your time. Or forever hold your peace. And I'm going to go spend the night with my wife and my puppy, Dash. Dash misses his daddy when he comes down here. He greets me like I've been gone for hours when I go back upstairs. She's just the best little boy ever. All right. I guess that's it for tonight. It was a fun Dynamite. Did lay some groundwork for the future. It was a good Double or Nothing, and I'm excited for let's start paving our way to the Forbidden Door. It's going to be another solid pay-per-view. I can't wait to start building that card and see where it goes. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. So I guess just for me because nobody else is here with me tonight. Feel better, Mike. I cannot wait to have you back next week. Diorama Dad was supposed to be here, but he no-showed. He no-sold me. Yeah, so write him some messages and tell him how dare you do that to the OG Fit Kid. No, I'm just kidding. I hope all is okay. Until next week, guys, I got another comment. I was just going to go hit it. Oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you for saying it was a good show. I tried, and honestly, no, Mike's not feeling well. He was just in Vegas, and he'll be all right. He'll be back. He had a little fever. Feel better, Mike. We all want you to feel better. We missed you tonight, but this was fun. I wasn't as bad as I thought I was going to be doing it solo, and it's thanks to you guys sitting here chatting with me. And so until next week, I guess I'm just going to say, Fig Guy out.